Hello, this is Stuart Seipel. I'm the music director at St. Mary's Star of the Sea and Holy Savior Church in Ocean City, Maryland. And this is a tutorial looking at the bass voice part for the hymn "'Tis Good Lord to Be Here" using the tune Swabia as it appears in the Breaking Bread hymnal in the OCP catalog. This may be slightly different harmonization compared to other hymnals. This is just meant to help our singers and choir members to learn their part. If you want to have the tutorial on simply the melody line or for congregational singing, just check out under "'Tis Good Lord to Be Here" tutorial on this YouTube channel, and that will have the melody line broken down for you. This one's specifically for looking at the bass line. So let me play through this hymn again so you remember how this sounds. So let's hear this bass line by itself. This bass line does leap around a good amount, much more than some other bass lines, and maybe more than some other harmonizations. So we begin right off with a big leap down, and then another leap down. That's actually first a leap of a fifth down, and then another leap of a fifth down, and then it steps back up. Then the next part, it leaps up just the fourth. And again, we hear that bum, 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 like Mendelssohn. And then it does some stepping, and then it leaps right back down. So that bottom line, if you want to give it a name, that's a G on the bottom. So first we start on a G, which is that very first note in the bass line. So as some places to note. Then the next one's actually would be a C, goes down below G and then up to G. And then the second bit goes back to G and then leaps back up to the C and does some stepping, goes back to that bottom line again. Now it goes up to that space there, which we said is a C, and you get a fourth up there. And it goes back and forth between those two notes. And then you get another big leap. So really that third part is a lot of tricky leaping here, fourths and fifths. And then that final one, we start stepping. So we are stepping in that last part until this big octave all the way down and then to C. So you'll see that the notes G and C play a significant role in this bass. So we'll listen to it again. And what I have found, at least in my, when I learn a musical line that isn't the melody, I try to make my part as melodic as I can and think of it as its own melody, no matter how much it leaps and skips and seems a little disjointed. So let's try this bass line just on la, 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 and I think that's really the best way to practice this, is just to get that musical line in your ear and familiar before you start adding text. Because once you get comfortable with the text on the melody line, it should be easy enough to transfer then to the bass line. So let's just law through that bass line again. La, 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 the next step would be singing that bass line while you can also hear the melody. So I will play both the bass line and the melody and just law along with the bass line. So here we go. La, la, la. And then you can do it gradually, adding the other parts in. So this would be with the alto line. La, 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 and then with the tenor line, la, 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 and then you can start adding two parts in. So this would be with soprano and alto. La, la, la. And then eventually adding all four parts in. La, la, la. So hopefully that will help you hear that bass part in conjunction with all of the other parts.